Page 6, I got you, babe. No sharps or flats. We're still in C position, using all the white keys. 3/4 time now, so we're only counting to 3, and we're still counting quarter notes. We'll take it one hand at a time to make sure we got, see the rhythms are getting a little trickier. You're starting to get a little bit out of that 5-finger position, so we got to check that too. So at the beginning in the right hand, you're starting here, and that's on beat 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is it this fun? You're playing G's forever. Go down to measure, it's measure 9. You're here, and then going on 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Remember, a dotted half note is the same as 3 quarter notes. Just memorize that. So in 3/4 time, it gets 3 counts. That's handy. It's the whole measure. Let's go over to page 7, third line down. On measure 28, you get 1 note. You can handle that, I'm sure. Then go over 2-3 measures later when you come in. It's what, measure 31 or so. Now I want you to go up here. Just go up 1. During the rest, sometimes you're just going to go up 1 on the keyboard. And it's here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, rest. You got some more rests, and then again. And then the last line, when you come in, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So you see we did change hand position there a little bit. I guess it is still a 5-finger position. We just moved the whole hand up. All right, fine. Left hand, well, you have that here. It's a B, G. It's like a 5/7 chord, but we didn't put the F in. And then a C, and then a D. The bottom note moved. Well, the top note stayed the same. We used little finger on bows and then 4. Rest, and then 1 broken chord, 2 rest. 1, oh, this is fun. Let's go down to measure 10. Now that's the 5/7 chord. 2, 3. This is fun too. That's wonderful. That's pretty much it for the left hand. It's just all kinds of stuff on those 2 chords. So put the hands together. At the beginning, you just left hand. You 1, 2, 3. Ha ha. On beat 3 in the left hand, you get a rest. This is that's where the right hand comes in. The right hand plays on beat 3, so the left hand comes up when the right hand plays. So it's 1, 2, 3. So make sure you do that. We want to hear the rest in the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You get rest in the left hand. So I say play the rest. Well, that means be quiet on the rest. Measure 6, 1, 2. So you have to be careful because now the quarter note came first and then the half note. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 3. Let's go over to page 7. Measure, third line down, measure 28. You're here. That's just a quarter note now on the right hand. 1, 2, 1, 2. You gotta rest on beat 1. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the rhythm's a little off there. It's unusual not to have a beat on the first beat of a measure because the first beat of a measure is usually the strongest. You think that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Here they put in a silent 1, 2, 3. You feel it, you just don't play anything. Now they've given some slurs, so I like to do that next. It's called part of the articulation. In the right hand there on measure 9, here. They connect this. I disagree with what they're doing, but okay, we'll go along with it. You have to keep in mind that this curved line is used for a lot of things. And on slurs, like what they're doing, sometimes you lift up before and after, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you lift up before, but not after. Sometimes you lift up after, but not before. It has to be taken on an individual basis on whatever the music needs. Normally, I'd say lift up before and after these slurs. So on measure 9, you're here, lift up. It's like taking a breath. Ba-dum. 1, 2, 3. You're just cutting that one here. However, I have problems the way this arrangement is written, because if you read the words, you can usually follow the sentences in the words. If you're looking for when to lift up, you lift up at the end of a sentence, or maybe a comma or something. So here it's, we won't find out until we grow. All that goes together. So I wouldn't lift up anywhere in the middle of that. So I would keep all that together. I started on measure 7. The first beat on measure 7 is no, and there's a comma after it, and I started after that, because there you can lift up there. We know we won't find out until we grow. To me, that's all connected. So I disagree with the slurring here. In my opinion, if you're going to slur it, just slur it all together. Slur everything. If you want to lift up, then lift up between the commas. Look at the top of page 7. It's measure 21 here. And then go. I'm not sure about the words here, because it seems to me the comma's in the wrong place. Don't you normally put a comma before the and, not after? You get, so it's like, true 'cause you got me, and babe, and there's a and babe, right? That's, and in that case the slur's in the right place, the comma's in the wrong place. So got me and babe, what? I'm not sure about that comma on that one. I'm a little concerned. But yeah, there at the top of page 7, if you want to lift up before that slur, that makes sense. There, okay, but otherwise, I don't know about these slurs. Dynamics, well, it's moderately loud, and you're going to start here. But then when the right hand comes in, that takes over the moderately loud. The left hand has to go soft. And you're staying about at that level until the end. They want you to get loud. And the left hand's kind of a moderately soft. We'll again get to know it, and you can get a little louder and softer. You're not going to stay exactly moderately loud. You can get a little louder and softer as you feel it. You got to get to know the piece well enough that you can feel it, though. You got to get past the mechanics of the notes and the rhythms and all. And then speed, I think this is a fairly quick moving piece. They say moderately, but to me it should move a little bit quick. Just to me that it should move a little bit, but that's a 1, 2, 3. Well, that's not moderate feel. Anyway, you play it your moderately feel, however you want. I'd like to play it with you very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. No dynamics, just notes and rhythms, because there are some tricky rhythms going on between the hands. So I'll give us 3 counts, since there's only 3 counts in a measure. 1, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1. 3, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 1. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, rest. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, off.